Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Galvin back with another video, and today I want to do my NFL Week 14 picks. So let's get on to the picks there. So we'll start off with Thursday, December 7th, 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. Got the New England Patriots at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going with the Steelers here to win. The Steelers look really good there. I think they can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They look much better there. They can actually score a lot of touchdowns there. Mostly for the quarterback situation they actually have. The backup quarterback is actually doing pretty well for them. And I think they can actually fully do something in this game here and stuff. For the Patriots here, I just don't see what New England can actually fully do. The Patriots lost to the Chargers there in a weird fashion last week. They mostly lost by 6 points there. But the Patriots, they're totally done. They can't fully get something fully going there. And I just don't see what New England can actually fully do there against the Steelers team that's actually looking much better right now. So I'm going to go with the Steelers here to win over the Patriots. That's it for the Thursday games. So we move on to Sunday, December 10th. We have the 11 o'clock games, Mountain Time. First on the 11 o'clock games, we got the Tampa Bucks at the Atlanta Falcons. This game here might be a trap game here, but I am going to go with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks look much better there than over the Falcons. The Falcons, I just don't really trust in this game. Even if the Falcons have won the last couple weeks there, I just don't see what Atlanta's going to do against this Bucks team, who honestly looks much better there and actually has much better wide receivers here. So I'm going to say the Bucks can pull something out here. But this game here, this game might be a coin flip. I don't know how they're really going to do this game here. Not really a coin flip. I think this game might be a trap. I think this game might be a trap here. So I'm going to say the Bucks can win it here over the Falcons. Next game, we have the Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears. I'm going with the Lions here to win. Lions there look really strong there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They actually have a really strong defense there. It's mostly fierce there, and that they look really strong on their defensive side there. For the Bears there, yes, they are starting winning games there, but I just don't see what they can actually do there against this Lions defense, who honestly is mostly elite right now. Of course, the Lions offense doesn't look as great, but that defense looks really fierce there, and that's going to be really scary going into this week there against the Bears. The Bears, I just don't see what the Bears can do, even with Justin Fields there. Justin Fields is not the greatest quarterback there. So I'm going to go with the Lions here to win over the Bears. Next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Cincinnati Bengals. This game here, I'm going to go with the Colts here to win. I think the Colts can get it done here against the Bengals. Mostly I'm going to say the Colts can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Colts there, they look much better there. They technically won last week there. They mostly beat the Titans last week, and they did pretty well last week and stuff. For the Bengals here, I don't really trust the Bengals in this game. Yeah, they beat the Jaguars last week and upsetted the Jaguars last week there. But I just don't really see them actually upsetting Indy there. I think Indy actually has much better chances to win in this game here over the Bengals. Bengals there with no Joe Burrow there, that's really gonna hurt their chances there. Joe Burrow's out in this game, so technically the Bengals are technically not gonna look that great there without Joe Burrow. Even if they upset last week, I just don't see them actually doing something against Indy. So I'm gonna go with the Colts here, win over the Bengals. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cleveland Browns. So in this game here, I'm going with the Jags here to win. The Jags look really strong there. I think they can fully get something going there. I think Trevor Lawrence there might return this week. I am not 100% sure if Trevor Lawrence is going to return in this game this week. If Trevor Lawrence is not playing there, I'm going to say the Browns should win this game. But if Trevor Lawrence is playing, I'm going to go with the Jaguars here to win. Mostly this game, it's mostly might be a safe bet there if I go with the Jaguars here to win over the Browns here. I think the Jags can get something going there. The Jags can actually fully get something going there. They look much better there. Mostly looked much better last week there, and they did pretty well. But I'm gonna say the Jags there. I think the Jags can get it done against the Browns. I just don't see what the Browns can actually fully do against this Jaguars team. So I'm going to go with the Jaguars here to win over the Browns. Next game, we got the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. This game's a shit bowl game or a tank bowl game. So with going with the Saints here to win. I think the Saints have a little bit more advantage here over the Panthers. This game, I can't really say too much in this game here, but I'm going to go with the Saints here. I think Derek Carr is a much better quarterback, and the Panthers there. The Panthers, they just look goddamn awful. They really can't get nothing fully going there. They just don't look the best team there. Same with the Saints there. They're not the greatest team either. But I'm gonna say the Saints can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Saints look much better over the Panthers, so I'm gonna go with the Saints here, win over the Panthers. Nothing to say on that game. Next game, we got the Houston Texans at the New York Jets. Going with the Texans here to win. I think the Texans can fully get it done there with DJ Stroud. He can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. He looks much better as a quarterback there who can actually pressure there and stuff. For the Jets there, I don't really trust the quarterback there, Blake Bortles. I just don't trust him at all. He looks pretty bad as a quarterback there. Even if the Jets actually have a really good defense, I don't really trust that quarterback. I don't really trust that quarterback on the offensive side for the Jets. I just don't see what the Jets can actually fully do here. I'm going to go with the Texans here to win. I just don't see what the Texans there. They might steamroll the Jets there. I just don't see what the Jets can do with that quarterback. Mostly DJ Stroud there, who honestly looks much better as a player. So I'm gonna say the Texans win it here. It'd be pretty nice if the Jets do win because that will help us in the playoffs. But I'm gonna say Texans win it here over the Jets. Next game, we got the LA Rams at the Baltimore Ravens. Going with the Ravens here to win. The Ravens there look really sharp there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They do actually have Jamar Jackson there, who honestly might use his legs a lot in this game here and stuff. Mostly the Rams there. Defense doesn't really look the best there for the Rams, so that's really gonna hurt them in the long run there. I just don't see what the Rams can actually fully do there. Even if they upsetted a Browns team last week, I just don't see what they can actually do against this Ravens team, who honestly look much better team there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. So I'm going to say the Ravens can pull it out here and win this one because the Ravens do actually have a much better running back there. Even they actually have Jamar Jackson there, so they might be mostly a threat there in this game. That's it for the 11 o'clock game, so we'll move on to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Las Vegas Raider haters. Going with the Vikings here to win. Vikings there look really good there. They look really good. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They look much better as a team there. Even if they're kind of a little bit slacking the last couple weeks there, they didn't look the best the couple weeks. But I'm going to say that they're mostly fresh from a bye there. I think they can actually do something here. Mostly that quarterback there, he looks pretty good there. He looks like a pretty good runner. So that's what he's going to try. They're trying to do there. For the haters there, they look pretty good without McDaniels. Don't get me wrong. They look pretty good without McDaniels there, but they're kind of still in shambles. They're kind of still in shambles there, and I just don't see what they can actually fully do against this Vikings team who honestly looks more fierce there. So I'm going to say Vikings can pull it out here and win this one over the Raider haters. So let's move on to the next game. The next game we have the Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers. Going with the Niners here to win. The Niners there just beat the living crap out of the Eagles there. So I think they're mostly fully confident in this game here. I think the Niners look more confident in this game here. Brock Purdy there, who looks really good in this game. I think he's going to do a lot of damage in this game here and stuff. For the Seahawks here, I just don't see what the Seahawks can actually do there. Geno Smith still has like an injury there, and one on his throwing arm. So on his throwing arm, he still actually has an injury there where he throws the football there. But I don't know what type of meds they gave him there because he mostly kept up with the Cowboys last week. He kept up with the Cowboys last week there, and I just don't see what he can actually do against this Niners team, who honestly looks really ferocious there. So I'm gonna say Niners win it here over. Niners win it here over the Seahawks. Next game, that's it for the 205. Let's move on to the 225 Mountain Time. First on the 225. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. Going with the Bills here to win. The Bills look really good there. They're mostly fresh from coming off of a bye there. They're mostly fresh from coming off of a bye there, and I think they can actually fully get something going with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, who actually can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. He looks more elite there. He can actually go down the field. Mostly with their defense there. I think with no Von Miller, that might kind of hurt the Bills' defense there. That might kind of hurt them a little bit. We all know what Von did, and I didn't really agree with what Von actually did there. But, But honestly, I think the Bills there, even without Von Miller, I think they can actually get something going on their defensive front there. For the Chiefs there, they got embarrassed last week against the Green Bay Packers. Honestly, Kansas City just kind of looks like they're not been playing the best there, but they're running into a Bills team who's honestly coming in fresh there. So I'm gonna say Bills win it here over the Chiefs. Next game, we have my Denver Broncos at the LA Chargers. So, for this game here, I'm going with my Broncos here to win. I think my Broncos can actually fully get something done there. Not really full something done, but I think that my Broncos can get it done there. Mostly we're technically pissed off last week from losing against the Texans there, losing our 5-game winning streak there. I think we can get something going there and stuff. The Chargers defense looks really bad there. I think we're going to go down the field there. We do actually have Russell Wilson there who can actually run the football there. I think the Broncos are going to run the rock a lot in this game here. The Broncos are actually, we're going to run the rock we're going to run the rock in this game a lot in this game here and stuff with Javonte and McLaughlin there. I think we're going to hand the ball off a lot in this game. For the Chargers there, Chargers defense didn't really did that good last week. Only putting up 6 points against the Patriots there. Putting up 6 points against the Patriots there, and Mostly, they said their defense was the hottest thing in the league right now, and I think that's definitely BS in my opinion because they played in crappy weather there. I just don't see what the Chargers can actually fully do. I just don't see what they can actually fully do there. Their defense looks pretty bad there, but Justin Herbert there on the offensive side, he might be a little bit of a threat, but I just don't see what the Chargers can actually do there. So I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win over the Chargers. Next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles we got the Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. So, going with this game is going to be pretty hard to pick here. But I'm going with the Eagles here to win. I think the Eagles are mostly going to be pissed off there from losing against the Niners there, getting crushed by the Niners there. And they're mostly going to get pissed off here and stuff. I think they're going to mostly get pissed off here in this game. And they just don't look like totally the best there. The Cowboys there, they are on a hot winning streak right now. And they look much better there. But this game is going to be really good there. This game might be the game of the week. And I'm going to say the Eagles can pull it out here and win this one. I think the Eagles can fully get something fully going here. And the Cowboys there, I just don't see what the Cowboys can actually fully do in this game. Yes, the Niners got their revenge last week there. But I just don't see what I think they're going to be pretty pissed off and playing against a good Cowboys team. Might kind of help there for them. Might give them a little bit confidence in this game. So I'm going to say Eagles win it over the Cowboys. That's it for the Sunday games. So we're on to Monday Night Football, December 11th. We got two Monday night games. The first Monday night game, we got a 6:15 Mountain Time primetime ESPN. Both these games are at 6:15. Primetime ESPN. The first matchup, we got the Tennessee Titans at the Miami Dolphins. Going with the Dolphins here win. Dolphins look really good there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They do actually have Tyreek Hill, who honestly mostly might be a real threat to the Titans there. Titans do not look the best there with Derrick Henry. Henry didn't do that well last week there. And then the Dolphins are on a roll there. They're actually kicking butt there. So I'm gonna say, Dolphins win it here over the Titans. So let's move on to the next Monday night matchup. Primetime ABC and ESPN Plus. So we got the Green Bay Packers at the New York Giants. Going with the Packers here to win. Packers look really good there. Jordan Love is actually turning himself around there. Mostly beating the crap out of, mostly looking much better there. He actually looks like a quarterback who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They're mostly facing this Giants team is actually pretty weak there. I don't see what the Giants can actually fully do in this game. I just don't see what the Giants can actually fully do in this game and stuff. The Packers look much better. They look more elite there. Jordan Love might be the next Aaron Rodgers. Don't quote me on that there. He looks much better there, and I think he can get something fully done in this game here. I just don't trust the Giants there. So, technically, I'm going to say Packers win it here over the Giants. And the teams are on bye. The Cardinals are on bye, and the Commanders are on bye. So, yep. Comment, rate, and response to Tuesday Bros. We like love Bros. Please subscribe. Hit the bell notification to see my uploads and my live streams. Comment, response to Tuesday Bros. Like it out. Out of your peace.